Phillip Kelly.
Good morning. It was a Saturday during my sophomore year. Squash season had just ended, and I was looking for something to do. I gave Randy Beck a call, my boy from Penn Charter, and asked him if he wanted to play some basketball at the Water Tower. If you don't know what the Water Tower is, it's an athletic facility right off of Germantown Avenue. It's where dreams are made and hearts are broken. To my surprise, anyway, he wanted to play, saying yes to the game, as well as to picking me up. While he was on his short drive to pick me up, I started thinking to myself about how much I missed playing basketball. Athletically speaking, it was my favorite game. The idea that you could make a mistake on offense, but make up for it immediately on defense made the game fitting. And my lanky structure also made the game appealing, since height matters and biceps don't. I always wondered why I played squash, but could never quit due to the opportunity brought in terms of college. It might be that it was the easy way out, a faster way to get to a better school, but I didn't have an answer for it. Why? Because I was now focused on getting buckets. Nonetheless, he picked me up mid-thug. From the start, we were outcasts. We hadn't played basketball much in recent years, and we just showed up to the court, two Chestnut Hill squash playing kids. Eventually, after we'd been shooting around by ourselves, one of the guys playing on the court shouted over at us, "Yo, Crumbs, you want in on this game?" Not sure what he meant by crumbs. At the time, we nonetheless agreed, responding with, "Yeah, but we're a package deal." They had no problems with it. I laced up my KD4s, adjusted my tank top, and might have done a hair flip. "Check rock," the dude said. Game to 11. So it started. Randy, John, and I versus another three guys who had been dominating the court, winning a few games in a row. These were some grown men with full beards. It was slow at first, just like any game, not a lot of talking, which is probably why we went down 6-0 and hadn't even touched the ball yet. Finally, an open look. Randy pulls up for a jumper. I read it as short air ball and caught it just under the rim for an easy putback. Ooh, I was chirping. You don't want no more now. It was now 1-6, the start of things to come. In the preceding play, Randy drove hard to the rim. I shouted, "Kick it out," referring to my position at the top of the arc. He chose otherwise and got hacked to the ground. As he lay there shaken up, the opponent stepped over him, a sign of intimidation. So I pushed him, and he pushed me back harder, to be broken up shortly after. Being the new guys on court, we couldn't let them try to intimidate us, and I sure wasn't going to watch the opponent disrespect my teammate. This brought the excitement, however. Everyone on the court started watching us. Small gallery of 15 to 20 people, live commentary included. The crowd shouted to me, screaming, "Shoot it, Dirk." Some of them calling me Larry Bird. Felt like a star. The score jumped to 10-9. I checked the ball, my opponent quickly passed it under the hoop. Couldn't react in time. I watched the ball fly just over my head towards the baseline. We weren't even ready. Randy was still catching his breath from the fast-paced game. The opponent caught it just under the hoop for an easy layup. Game over. We lost. But the game itself didn't mean much, but rather the relationships we made did. Being kids from private school playing basketball with mostly public school kids, we were in the minority at the Water Tower. We were outcasts, and the other guys there were making all kinds of assumptions about us, many of them probably true. Until we started to play the game. When the game started, however, things shifted, and it was about basketball instead of where you were from or what high school you went to. It's funny how sports can do that. My advice is this: just because you know you are the minority, don't let it hold you back from doing something you like. What I like to do is play basketball at the Water Tower. And to this day, I go back all the time to play with the guys who are now my friends. In the end, like our experience, it may work out to be one of your best decisions. Thank you.